So when you arrive to the mountain, this lower part with the big rock behind it is the first place that you get to. So I'm going to get some better video of this in the next week or so to show you how it looks when you first come in. But more or less it's like this. And you keep going up a hill, and then you would get to these houses that we're going to see next. Let's see. Yeah, so there are 3 houses up here. All are on the property. Everything around here is on the property. There's one house in the background that's not, but everything else is. So anyway, you would turn and go up a driveway that I think you're going to see here, kind of. Yeah, there's a path in the middle here, and that's what you would go up. And then you'd pass the water house and keep going up the mountain. Well, I'll put some audio here. These are the tripod stands, or the tripods with wheels so they can roll around. They'll have some telescopes on them. These will probably be in the space where they are. Everything else needs to be organized in here. These are cushions for all of the chairs in the entire building, so it's kind of a mess. There is a small bar that's back there that you'll see probably in the future. When everything is neat in here. There's the angel. She's under that plastic. Nobody's paid any attention to her. And these are the benches and tables, which are inside now just to protect them, but they will be out there. And I think I have a photo of that from before. So I'm not sure how it's going to look in the video, but just a once over for the paint on the floors here. will be helpful. And then these missing pieces of cement are something that there are things like this around the building where the cement is missing. It's a small stuff, but again, somebody needs to do it, and it's not as easy as it seems. The columns could be painted, but I don't have that on the list because it's not that important. And we'll go upstairs. Okay, so this is the dangerous stuff that I talked about. Well, anyhow, this is the best way to look at it. There needs to be another step that goes down here and meets in the middle. So let's go up. Everything's dusty now. It looks a lot shinier normally, but let's go up. The office and the living quarters are behind that door. And then we're going up again to the 2 terraces that are on the top 2 floors. This is just a space that was needed here. And we'll go up again. And great. So it's going to look a lot uglier on video. The floors, like I said, we'll go over them one more time. The tables are down, so you can see more or less how this looks. And now we'll go up to the top floor. And I'll just mention it's the same thing here. There needs to be another step, or this part would be extended out so it's the size of a normal step, like over here. And then it would come down to the floor. Same thing here, ugly but useful. These things are here to keep the water contained, and then they go out the right way that they should. And here, more tables. And these lounge chairs, there are 3 more of them that are in storage. I'm gonna go over here so we get a better view. And great. And looking down, you can see the work that's been done to clear away the grass that's for the cows, so that there is plenty of space. There will be parking along there. We'll just put stakes there to indicate where people can park, and on this side as well. So people can come in. Oh, there's somebody coming. Come in, come around the circle, and then park in the back or park over there, and then enter below. These garbage heaps that you see around was part of that garbage pickup that I talked about. And just while I'm on it, I'll mention that along the fence line, if you're watching this on a TV, you can probably see it, but there's a fence line over here. It's going to go to that hill that's over here, and then go around the hill, and then go over the hill and go down below. and there will be concrete posts every 80 meters in between. So it's quite a job, but he's getting ready for it. And by the way, this guy down here has got the post that we had talked about that we'll put a chain in between at the front entrance. So I think that covers it. I'll just give you one more look on this side. You're going to see a pipe that's coming out of the ground here as well. The plumber has to come back out and bury that deeper. He did it some time ago and he didn't dig it deep enough, so he's got to do that. And what else? So anyway, the rocks, that's the stuff that we did the week before when the weather was really good, but the rocks are a lot bigger than they probably look on this video, and they're pretty heavy, so I'm glad to have that out of the way. So the trail, the southern trail, this is down to the south. The southern trail would go back down there, and if you can see it, there's a hill at the end, and it ends down there. So I have stakes along there right about now, but the stakes need to be changed for rocks so that they don't move and they don't get knocked over by the cows. And you can probably see a bunch of cows over there. And this area needs to be cut. This is the western trail, and on the other side of this little forest here, there's an open space, and you have a very different view of the valley below. Let me see if I can get a better... I'm not sure how this is going to come across because I'm filming into the sun, but we have markers set up to go into this little forest, go through it, and then come out on the other side. I did that 2 years ago, but all this grass, there's grass on the inside of this forest as well, the cow grass that needs to be cut again. So anyway, southern trail goes that way to the hill, western trail goes that way and has this expansive view, and I'm not sure how well you can see it. That's the lake. Today you can't really see it, but the city's back over there as well. Asuncion is on that skyline, but you can't see it. And you have the Sirianas, the Perugorei there as well. And on this side you have, this is a natural monument, and there's several natural monuments that are known to people here, all the way extending back to the last mountain you can see at the very end. That's the end of the Rift Valley, and it comes to here, and on this point it turns, where we are, it turns and goes in another direction up to the lake. So this is the entirety of the Rift Valley that you can see from here. All right, I'm gonna cut the video now. I think that's enough.